Hi everyone, my name is Alan Chang. I'm going to present a Coursera project about machine learning foundations for product managers. I'm going to show you the result of the data training that I've done. So the assignment is about to predict the electrical energy output of a combined cycle power plant. There's a data provided in the format of CSV. The columns in the data consist of hourly average ambient variables. There's the temperature, T, ambient pressure, AP, relative humidity, RH, exhaust vacuum, V, and the last one is net hourly electrical energy output, PE. So this is the target that we are trying to predict. For the machine learning setup, I'm using Google AutoML. For the final evaluation, the output metrics that I'll be using is mean absolute error, or MAE. And I'll be using regression method. And throughout all my training, I'm using the same data split, which is a default from the Google AutoML. 80% of the data will go to training, 10% will be for validation, and 10% for the test. Let's start the training. On my first version, it ran around 2 hours, and this is the result. For the output metrics, I'm using MAE, and I get 2.536, which is pretty good. And in terms of R2, or coefficient of determination, I'm getting a 0.961, which is pretty high. It means it's able to correctly predict 96% of all the variant of the data. Looking at the feature importance, we can see that RH, or relative humidity, is pretty low in terms of importance. So this will be my second version training, where I try to remove this feature, relative humidity, in my next training. And for the version 2, when I try to remove the RH as the feature, so in terms of MAE, I get a slightly worse score. The previous one is around 2.5, now I'm getting 2.6, which is slightly worse, but in terms of R2, it's almost the same. So comparing this version with the previous one, the version 1 is still better. And I want to include another training. For the version 3, what I'm trying to do here is, for the optimization objective, I try to select MAE as the main objective. As you can see here, previously all of it are using RMSE as a default, and to my surprise, where the optimization is supposed to focus on improving MAE, and I get a very bad result. The MAE score is 20.68, which is very bad, and in terms of R2 is also slightly dropped to 0.953. So putting all together, the 3 training, and do a comparison. So as you can see here, there's a version 1 through 3. So the version 1, which is the default, has the highest MAE score, 2.536. Version 2, when I remove the relative humidity, I get 2.603. And the last version, where the objective is to optimize on the MAE, get the worst result, 20.68. So for my final model, I'm going to use version 1 with a MAE score of 2.536, and below are the configuration that I'm using. I'm using regression method. For the data split, 80% will go for training, 10% for validation, and 10% for testing. Optimization objective, I think we best to keep it on default using RMSE. And in terms of features, I'm including all the features, AP, AT, RH, RH and V with the target is PE. I think that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.